Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
I'm going to remove the airbox just slightly out of the way so that I can get to this connector better and undo it. Use a 10mm socket and ratchet. Loosen this up. There's a second one on the back side. We'll unplug this electrical connector here. Unplug this one here. This harness is actually connected to the airbox, so you can't pop it off. I'm just going to leave it here and move it to the side. I'm going to loosen this clamp, the intake tube, lift up the airbox. Make sure those are fully released. Take our air filter out of here so it doesn't get damaged. So this harness here has a little push connector. I'm going to take these needle nose pliers and just push them together. And just pop it out. Put that aside. Put this aside so it doesn't get damaged. Remove the NC sensor, which is located at the top of the transmission. There's an electrical connector here and a single bolt holding it in the transmission. I'm going to unplug the electrical connector by squeezing the plug. Pulling it off of the sensor. There's a 12mm socket and ratchet to remove it. Just going to work the sensor back and forth. Just kind of pushing it back and forth, it breaks the seal. Just going to work the sensor back and forth. Work it out over the O-ring. It's got a very tight seal so it doesn't leak. Here's the original sensor from our vehicle. Gonna wipe off some of the oil on here, transmission fluid. See, it's similar in design to the brand new one from 1aauto.com. Same style connector. Same style single mounting hole, comes with a new O-ring. This should fit in and work great. Reinstall the sensor. Just reverse the removal. We have to work it into the opening in the transmission. Just work it back and forth and it sits down. We'll line up the bolt hole. Reinstall the bolt. Reconnect the electrical connector. Push it on until it clicks. The sensor is replaced. Reinstall the lower air box. We've cleaned out all the debris that was in there. It's going to sit right back on the bracket. Take the bolts, get them started. Tighten them down, socket and ratchet. Install the intake tube back into the box, just slides right over. Line it up on the radiator support. Just going to tighten those down. I feel like I'm tight, and I'll stop. You don't need to kill these, they're just holding plastic into the thin sheet metal. Reinstall the air filter. Install the airbox cover. It's got two tabs over here that need to go into these two hooks. Slide it over and line up the little slot in the rubber with the plastic alignment tab. Make sure that the clamp is in the grooves. Tighten the screws holding in the airbox. Reconnect our electrical harness. I'm going to clip it back into the spot on the airbox for it. Connect the mass air meter and this little valve here. Reconnect it.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.